Welcome to another episode of the Creative Action Podcast. In today's episode, I'm sharing the second part of a marketing workshop I originally created for coaches. However, the strategies and insights are just as valuable for mentors, consultants, and service providers. In this second part, you will learn what a sales process looks like, the different steps and phases involved in a sales process, how to manage client relationships, and I will give you a detailed look at how I do it. All that and more. This workshop was originally hosted in a new Discord group called Volunteer Coaching, where I'm collaborating with Andrew Browning, also known as Unchained Self. Volunteer Coaching is a collaborative space where we engage in peer coaching to hone our skills and offer volunteer coaching to entrepreneurs. Also, we are hosting workshops every week, so if you're a coach or a growth-oriented entrepreneur, I think you will benefit from joining this group. So it's a great opportunity to level up both your life and business, and also connect with like-minded individuals and have fun along the way. Without further ado, let's get right into this workshop in which you will learn a lot of things about sales. So let's get right into it. And this process looks like this. So basically, are the typical phases of a sales conversation. First, opening, then qualification, then presentation, after that offer, and then close. And this is something you learn when you learn sales. This is like the skeleton of how a sales conversation happens. First, in a sales conversation, you open the conversation and you set the frame of the conversation. Okay, yeah, the conversation is see if I can help you. If you want to be part of the solution, you tell me, and if not, it's okay. Do you agree? Yes. Boom, you enter into the conversation. You set the frame. Like in a coaching conversation, you have an agreement at the beginning. So the sales conversation also has an agreement. Then you have qualification. In this, as a coaches, we are super good with qualification. Qualification is the art of making good questions. This happens after you are talking with the person and you are gathering information with the person. In this process of gathering information, you are giving value because the person will recognize things that maybe never thought about. You will be able to present the product more effectively because you will understand their problems previously, and you will be able to disarm future objections, which will be like limiting beliefs that are not helping the person take action. True, the opening and qualification step is very similar to coaching skills. Definitely, Andrew, it's very similar. Then we have the presentation. In the presentation, we show the value of the product. We build interest and trust in our solution in the presentation. So here is where we talk about what we do, how we do it, testimonials, everything you want to share. How do you work with people? If you do coaching, what's your approach? If you do coaching, you're a mentor, you do consulting, whatever mix of features or and benefits you want to present, you do it here, and then you do the offer. You always give a buying option to the other person. That will be the next step in the sales conversation. You say the price. You say, yeah, this is the price I asked for this. Okay, nice. Yes, I want. No, I don't want. You ask for the close. You always ask for the close. If the client pays, congratulations. You made the best decision because you are taking the right step to solve this problem once and for all. Yes, you are taking action. That's good. And if not, well, no problem. Maybe it's not the right time. You can set a follow-up call, or you continue with the follow-up part of the process that I'm going to teach you right now, or show you at least. This will be the complete sales process. If this is too overwhelming, please tell me and I can repeat something, but I wanted to share this with you because I think it's good to know how what's the framework for sales. And I think you will see value in this. So basically, this is what I explained before: opening, qualification, presentation, offer, and close. So stay with me here. This is a typical sales call. Now I want you to focus on what's before, which is prospection. Something that happens before, and follow up, which is something that happens after. So prospection will be the process in which you basically gather a list of potential clients or potential people that you would like to offer or you think you can help, basically. That's prospection. That's the art of prospection. And follow up is the art of continuing the relationship and nurturing the relationship after the sales call. And there is one key aspect of this. 80%, these are statistical. If you look for this on Google, you will find it's like super normal and everyone says this that I'm saying right now. But when I learned about this, it blew my mind. It was, what? Is this real? 80% of sales are done in the follow-up process. 80%. And this is even, what I'm about to say right now is even more like, I don't know, mind-blowing, which is the majority of those sales happen between the message number 5 and the message number 12. So it's not like after the second message, after the third message. No, it's after a continuous conversation and going back, going in. And then after that, the person decides, generally speaking, to buy or to move forward. So, well, I tell you this so also to take away all the pressure from the sales conversation, in fact, or the moment in which you talk about price, if you want to frame it in that way, and the person says yes or says no, and maybe she says no, okay, well, and you never talk to the person again. And if you see it in this way, it's actually rude to not talk to the person again, because I mean, she's having or he or she is having a problem, and this problem is giving this person a lot of pain. It's giving it's pain. It's a pain point. It's giving pain, and if you connect with that, when you are doing follow up, you're doing a service. In fact, 90% of people that does sales don't do follow up. So this is another key aspect. If you do follow up, you are ahead of 90% of salespeople with your service. So, well, this is key. This is key, and I recommend you to at least reflect about that. How are you relating to your potential clients? Are you ditching them after they say no? Are you afraid of doing the follow up because you don't want to, I don't know, bother the other person, or I don't know how to say it. Like you want to be like pushy because salespeople, you have that view of salespeople as pushy, and you want to be like that. Well, it's not pushy. You are being of service. I would definitely feel pushy. Definitely, yeah. It's because it's part of, that's the normal, the default thing we do. Like, is it the default? That's the default. So it's a way of reframing this in a way that actually helps the other person and also helps you to actually create a business. Because a business is basically giving value for a fair exchange. And you are helping people. So focusing into that is an excellent way, at least that's a view I'm proposing here, to be systematic and be consistent in the follow-up and have a process to do it, and a process that feels right. Well, that's one thing. Prospection in one aspect, which is gathering the leads, gathering this list of potential people, we could say, and follow up, which is this concept of continuing the relationship, continuing the relationship as a human being. Okay, there is a lot to be said about follow up and about prospection. There is a lot to be said. Before getting into that, I want to say something else. Here you have down here the sales phase, which you have a distinction between sales phase and closing phase. This is a nice tip, something to have in mind. But all this process, opening, qualification, presentation, offer, that might happen not necessarily in one call. It might happen during, I don't know, several calls, several interactions. It's an emotional process. It's trust generating and builds interest in the product. This is the main function of these first phases of the relationship. And the last one is logic. It's client-centered and it's logic. It's a way of, through logic, justify the decision. So that's this is a different kind of challenge, maybe as a salesperson, to be able to help the person make a logic decision that is definitely that resonates with their values, and it is definitely the best decision they can make. So, are we okay with this? Any questions? I want to hear about you because I throw like a lot of that data. See who is typing right now. It is very interesting. I'm following. Okay, nice. Nice. Nice, nice. I want to. Any questions? Just lay out the questions in the chat, and I can answer them as they pop up. Okay, so beautiful. Yes, beautiful sales process. Well, yeah. What's your current system to go from contacts to contracts? How do you raise interest, build trust, and create win-win business relationships right now? So, what are you currently doing? That's the question. Because beautiful, the system, yeah, beautiful ideas. But if we don't do anything, we don't take any kind of actions, obviously the contracts are not going to appear. So if you want to get clients, you say you want to get clients, well, you need to start building relationships and building trust. And yes, maybe what I can do right now, I don't know if okay, yeah, maybe I can share you this because I'm talking about systems right now. I'm talking about a system that produce this output in a consistent way. Something I never mentioned, I'm a developer also. So if I talk in technical terms, it's because I'm a developer. Yeah, just saying. Okay. Yeah, this is a system that needs to produce an output that is contracts, basically. So I'm introducing a very basic concept right now in marketing, which is a marketing funnel. Maybe you saw it before. Maybe it's too much. I don't know if it is too much to get in. It depends on where you're at. But I'm mentioning it. Worst case scenario, you see it, and well, you will get more insight later. Basically, the marketing funnel means that there is like a progression between the contacts. I mean, are phases for the contact, and these phases are progressive. And after each phase, you have less people. Basically, you have less people. So, in example, how can we create a system out of this? In example, you talk with 200 contacts. That will be an awareness phase because the person doesn't know about you, doesn't know about what you do. That will be an awareness phase, we could say. Then you make a value proposal to these 200 contacts. You say to them, yeah, I do coaching, I do this, and that. I think this will help you because I saw you are interested in this and that. And from these 200 people, only 20 of them are going to be interested in what you say. They are going to consider what you say. So that's another phase, consideration. So maybe what you do with your value proposal is, okay, we can do a meet in which I can explain to you how I work, how I can help you, and I can help you raise clarity. You can taste a little bit how coaching works and everything. And they say, okay, yeah, let's do it. That's consideration. They graduated from awareness to consideration. Then after that call, in example, 2 of them decide to buy. That's a conversion. That's the next stage. So basically, this is a basic system. This is a system because if you repeat this with the same parameters, let's say, you will get a predictable value, a predictable result out of this. So the idea is you are creating a coaching business, you should have something like this. And there are infinite ways of setting this up. But basically, the key takeaway that I want you to take out from the funnel is that this is a numbers game. So maybe if you are very bad at this, maybe you suck at talking to people. You suck. You are very bad. You have, I don't know, whatever. You have experience, whatever. Worst case scenario, what will happen is that you will talk with 2,000 people, and these 2,000 people, well, it will not be 10%. The people that go to the next phase, it will be 1%. So with 2,000 people, you will get 20 of them interest. And with 20 of them, you will get 2 to buy. So it will take you 10 times more effort of talking to more people if you are very bad at that, in example. So this means that you can still get clients. I mean, if you are very bad, if you are the worst at doing this, you can still get clients. The problem will be it will take you longer. It will be more, I don't know, more effort, basically, more hours. But if you want to do it, if you you want to make this happen, There is nothing stopping you. Exactly. It's hopeful. Exactly. There is nothing stopping you to start talking with people, start making an offer, trying to help because you're trying to help. That's the frame. If you are in the frame of please pay me money because I want to eat, that will not work. That's how human psyche works. It's not like that. It will not work. So it's about helping, focusing on that, and how can you help, truly help to the underserved needs of the person. Yes. Well, this is my system right now. This is what I'm doing right now. This is a Notion system I use. Um, Basically, this is a pipeline, it's called. So I have different columns with different contacts. And this is a process I have for basically is how I map out trust, let's say, or relationships. This is called a CRM. Maybe you see CRM here. CRM stands for Client Relationship Manager. So this is what salespeople do. They use CRMs. Yes, this is how it works. Salespeople use CRMs. Client Relationship Management is called. Look, client relationship management. They are managing relationships. Makes sense. Because relationships are the core of business, basically. So what I do here is, in the first column, I have a list of all the people I want to contact. Second column, a list of all the people that I already contact. I send a message. Next column, the people that are like, we are having a conversation. Next column, people that already sent a link with the value proposal, which is a free coaching session or a free clarity session or something for free that you are taking the first step in offering this. And then some of them we book. This is the next column. And from the people that book, some of them I will continue doing follow-up. I have different types of follow-up here. But you get the idea. I'm tracking the relationships. I'm being conscious about it. It's not something random. So this is still, I'm starting with this. I started doing this 1 month ago. But this is the idea. It's being systematic with how you provide value in the relationships. And you can create your own process for this. This is an experiment I'm doing right now with Reddit. I'm sending messages through Reddit with this value proposal. I will show you this, the message I'm sending right now. Basically, this is the message. Listen, I'm Bruno. I'm a coach, and I basically have a weekly goal to meet 5 committed entrepreneurs in a free 30-minute call and help them level up their focus, reduce overwhelm, and reach their ultimate goals. Want to give it a shot? At the end, if you dig it, and I can actually help you, we can explore a win-win work relationship. Anyway, a pleasure to connect. Cheers, Bruno. And the guy say, okay, yeah, it would be lovely to talk to you. Nice, you can book here. Let me know whenever you're able to book or if having any trouble. I do this on purpose because doing this, it's easier for me to after that say, hey, I think I never received your message and do a follow-up after that. And look, here at the beginning, he did never book. And I think the next day I sent a message. Hey, what's up, Kev? I didn't get your booking, I think. Oh, sorry, I forgot, but I did it right now. Hey, Kev, excellent, received it. See you tomorrow. So, yes, follow up. I needed to do, if I wasn't, because I was tracking, I was able to understand and see, okay, this guy is stuck at this part of the process. And I sent another message to help him move forward. And basically, that's what you do. You help the person move forward in the process. You help the person take action because the person has a problem. And if you don't help them to solve the problem, even with this, they will stay where they are, most likely. And so that's what we do as coaches and also as salesmen. It's very similar being a coach and being a salesperson. We are helping people to change. We are helping people to commit. So a salesperson does the same. Okay. Ironically, this is similar. Ironically, this is similar to just making friends. Sometimes people aren't proactive after sending people invites and assume they just didn't like you. Definitely, because friends are relationships. And you can use this exact system for friends if you want. I mean, what's stopping you? You can do the same. It depends on what are your goals in your life. If you want to manage your relationships at a friendship level, you can do it. I mean, Who stops you? Okay, that was the second part of the workshop. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to the channel or follow on your favorite streaming platform. And well, the next part is okay, beautiful. Everything about sales, about the sales process, about creating a system for this to raise trust. But what if I don't see any potential clients around? How do I get to see more potential clients? Well, that's the phase of prospection is originally called. This is the first thing you should do if you want to create a sales system for your business. So in the next episode, I will share what is prospection and how it works, because this is the second workshop I did, because the people there were so hyped about this that they wanted to know more. So I created this next part in which I explain about prospection, about getting leads, and well, how can you actually get more leads, basically, which is a good problem to solve. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to stay tuned for next Monday, as I will be posting the next part of this workshop. If you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, you can send me a message in Threads, in Instagram, or you can also comment here on the YouTube video if you're watching on YouTube. I will make sure to answer everything that is posted here. So, well, see you next Monday, and I wish you an excellent week.